Shubhan going in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some unbelievable news for you guys because we are going to talk about Hosam Aouar, of course, Aouar, whatever it is. And we're going to talk about Hosam Aouar, but more importantly, we are going to talk about some important deals that Arsenal could make in the future. But more importantly, somebody's not happy with the William Saliba situation at Arsenal, and of course, Bukayo Saka, Lee Dixon. We've got a lot in this video, so stay tuned and watch the video till the end. And if you are an Arsenal fan, this is the best place to be for you guys, so stay tuned and do subscribe if you consider daily Arsenal content. So this is the image Bukayo Saka posted on his official Twitter with the caption, "We gave everything." Of course, Bukayo, we gave everything, but it did not come in fruition at all. So I think it's going to be fine. I guess that should not be an issue. But yeah, I think, champ, you gave your best. We don't have any complaints from you. But moving on, Lee Dixon tweets out, "Whoops!" That is afterwards that Tottenham Hotspurs bottle a 3-0 lead that they actually acquired in the first 16 minutes, courtesy Hyun-Son Min and Harry Kane, because of their wonderful link-up play. But the best part was that defensively they were shut down, and it took a heroic late entrant injury time winner from injury time equalizer by Lanzini. Oh my God, Limousini destroyed Tottenham Hotspurs. Oh my God. And that's why Lee Dixon tweets out, "Whoops," to which Josh Barry tweets him, "Didn't you lose to City yesterday?" Lee Dixon to which replied, "Yes, but that was funnier." Of course. I mean, when suddenly Harry Kane starts scoring a couple of goals in 2-3 games, everyone is so gassed up. They're gassing him up, that he's better than Aubameyang, and bam, out come Tottenham, proving the real bottle jobs of the Premier League. They are the bottle jobs of the Premier League, aren't they? But moving on, and Arsenal tweeted out the images of Thomas Partey from his debut for Arsenal. Thomas Partey did play just 8 minutes into the game, and I believe he's going to start against Rapid Vienna. I think so. It's going to be a good game for him, but let's see. I think he's going to get a start, but he needs to understand that he needs to actually, Arsenal need to give him more chances to run that midfield in every game possible. Let's see if Arsenal can play a 4-3-3 formation against Rapid Vienna. We never know. We never know what happens, but let's see. Well, Arsene Wenger has admitted that Arsenal were directionless when he left, but now he is buoyant about their future. He says, "We no longer knew who was in charge, and that's never good. Now they've created a unit, and now it's about making good technical decisions." So yes, Papa Wenger knows. Papa Wenger always knows. He's a mastermind, isn't he? He always does that. I love him. I love him for that. Just because of that. Well, of course, for what he's done for us, for the values that he's instilled in the fans by being the manager for a very long time. Well, here's one wonderful stat for all the Mikel Arteta fans like me. Mikel Arteta has now played 19.4% of his games as Arsenal manager against Liverpool and Man City. Out of these 7 games, he has won 4, including penalties, and lost 3. A win rate of 57%. Phenomenal record considering where we started when he arrived at the beginning of this year. Of course, that is a wonderful stat. 57% of win record against Manchester City and Liverpool alone. I am pretty much sure that Mikel Arteta would take this loss, and I'm pretty much sure he's going to bounce back. He's a different gravy, a different kind of guy, but let's see. And talking about more stuff, someone's got a big fan. Diego Simeone is turning out to be a fan of Lucas Torreira. So he has heaped praise on Lucas Torreira for his display on his Atletico Madrid debut against Celta Vigo. The 2-0 victory against Celta Vigo, and he was a major driving force in the midfield. He says, Simeone says about Torreira, "He is a very hard-working boy. We are going to need him. He competes very well. He will give us a lot of strength there in the middle of the court when he obviously picks up the pace of the game. His speed characteristics, going out quickly in the circulation of the ball in the middle, will generate more speed in that part of the middle of the pitch, and well, hopefully he will find the best for So yes, it looks like Lucas Herrera has an admirer in El Cholo already. Great way to impress your boss in a first day of office. And Arsene Wenger has slammed Jose Mourinho for his latest jibe at him. Well, Mourinho failed to. There's no mention in Wenger's new book, My Life in Red and White, of Mourinho. There is no mention at all. So he says, because you never beat me, you're not going to do a chapter about 13 or 14 matches that you never win. So why would he speak about me in his book? A book is the thing that you make happy and proud. So I perfectly understand the situation. So Wenger appeared to be less than impressed by Mourinho's comments, insisting that he felt like he was in kindergarten with the Portuguese coach. He says, it doesn't bother me, he told Canal Plus on Sunday. It's a constant provocation. I feel like I'm in kindergarten with him, but that's part of his personality. That's all she wrote. That is all Wenger said and put Mourinho in the mud, of course. And moving on, Arsenal legend Tony Adams is not at all happy with Mikel Arteta's decision to sell Emiliano Martinez to Aston Villa. He says, we're still not beating those big teams, are we? It's been prevalent in the last few years that we can only go so far. Listen, I am a massive Arteta fan. He's got the best out of those players. I think the recruitment has been very poor in the last few years, to be honest with you. He's doing a miracle job with them by putting an FA Cup on the sideboard last season. I was hoping and praying at the start of the season one with the goalkeeper situation, which I disagreed with him. I thought we should have kept Martinez and two with the back four. So yes, we all have one more Emiliano Martinez fan in Tony Adams, but I think that boat has sailed, Tony. You got to move on with it. I mean, it's done. Whatever's done is done. Well, talking about big picture, let's talk about Sergio Kun Aguero doing this in the game against Arsenal versus Manchester City. And Pep Guardiola, of course, like always, has defended striker Sergio Kun Aguero after he was criticized for putting his arm on the shoulder of assistant referee Sian Macielis. Well, of course, you can see Aguero making his first appearance since the knee injuries in June. So lots of problems for him. But you can see Aguero that he put his arm around his shoulder. Now, under rules introduced in 2016, players can be cautioned or sent off for touching match officials depending on the nature of the incident, but Aguero's actions went unpunished. And in the post-match press conference, Guardiola said, "Come on guys, Sergio is the nicest person I've ever met in my life. Look for problems in other situations, not in this one." So yes, Pep Guardiola feels that this is not a problem. This is like, okay, see, in my opinion, yes, I don't know what I should say. What I should say, but Aguero had no malice there, and I'm pretty much sure he was trying to explain things. And yeah, I was not expecting him to ask an explanation or probably give an explanation in this way. But those are my expectations. I can be wrong. And Thomas Partey could be an excellent signing and he could actually make the difference for Arsenal, according to John Barnes. John Barnes believes that the arrival of Thomas Partey could elevate Arsenal to a new level this season. He says, Thomas Partey was necessary for Arsenal. They needed strengthening in the defensive midfield and players who could break the game up whilst leading from the back and turning defense into attack. Partey is a decent player on the ball, but his true qualities lie in winning the ball back and giving Arsenal that steal in midfield to protect the back four. So he is an excellent signing for them. It is important that fans understand that he won't start spraying long diagonal balls, doing step overs in the opposition half or scoring from long range. Arsenal have many players such as Aubameyang and Willian who can do that for them. Partey will be that shield to support the defense and break up the play, which Arsenal have been crying out for a long time. He could really be the difference for them this season. I'm excited to see how he gets on. But more importantly, Claude Puel is not at all happy because of the whole William Saliba situation that he's been left out of Europa League squad after refusing to loan him out. He says it was a short-term thinking even for a young player. A super player like William, to whom I wish the best, has not even made it to Arsenal's Europa League squad. Where is the logic? It's if not financial. He had a great desire to join us. The club are a bit like family and friends to him. His adaptation would have been instant. This would have happened if all the conditions had met, if it had to remain consistent with our finances and his contract, particularly for the management. Now here's the big news. Hossein Aouar. Well, Juventus are looking to sign Arsenal target Hossein Aouar from Lyon in January transfer window. According to Tuttosport, the Italian Giants are in the lead in the race to sign the Frenchman. However, Gunners have been named as one of the sides to watch out for. Yes, of course, that is there. But the reality is, it's really hard to understand that Hosam Aouar is being wanted by Juventus, and that is a fact right now. Juventus are looking to sign Hosam Aouar. Arsenal have to fight and fend off interest from Juventus to sign their maestro midfielder if they can. They lack a player like him in the midfield, of course. But let's see. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers. And don't forget to subscribe. New mission, 13,000 subscribers. I'm again crying off, but let's see. Cheers.